from Play to Learn Preschool. We're a few minutes late going live this afternoon because of our normal distraction, playing with the Facebook Live filters. Gemma's got tears running down her face from the filters that we were trying out. So, I'm sorry. Hi, if you're here, let us know. We would love to hear from you.
I'm still trying to compose myself.
Ooh, that was pretty funny. Have you ever tried Facebook Live with the filters? They're awesome. Hi, Erica. All right, we're gonna be serious now. We get a bad reputation for being like crazy. I don't think it's jokesters. I think we get a reputation for being totally crazy.
Well, if they'd have seen a few minutes ago, it would have been true.
I had a blue glitter beard, and then when you shake your head, the glitter falls out like a waterfall. It was really wonderful. All right, hi. Today we are going to share with you 4 of our very favorite You're not going to talk at all. You're just going to sit there and try to get your composure.
Yes.
4 of our very favorite fall read-aloud books.
There are so many fall books. These are just 4 of our favorites.
We do have a lot. So behind us is the science area where we have displayed some of our more nonfiction or real picture fall books. And then in our quiet space where we have those vinyl rain gutter book.
I can't read the comments.
She said team no glitter. It was all on the screen. There was actually no glitter.
Funny.
Anyway, over on our, stay focused, not on the rainbow glitter beard. Okay.
Screenshot in the end.
At the end. If you stay
Only
tuned.
one of us can have it though.
That's the sad part. Stay
Focus.
Over in our quiet space, we have those rain gutter bookshelves, and they're all lined up with fall books. And then, of course, we pick our favorites to read aloud to our students.
And we have them dotted around the classroom too.
Dotted around the classroom as well. You ever get a really bad case of the giggles, and then you can't get rid of it? That was us about 3 minutes ago. Wanda wants to know about our shirts.
So I walk in this morning and she's like, I'll go and change.
Did you have to wear your Randy shirt
It's
today?
Fine. It was accidental.
We accidentally are twinning with our Randys. What are you gonna do?
They're comfy.
They are very comfy. And we could go casual on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing. We are, thanks, they like our Randys. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna share with you 4 of our very favorite read aloud books for fall, and we would love to hear from you. What are your favorite books to read aloud to your students in fall or autumn?
Right. Now, I wanted to say the camera
serious.
is flipped around so you
It's
can,
the right way,
so it's the right way. So if I'm not very coordinated,
As long as we hold it here between us, we should.
we should, in theory, but which one are we starting with?
Maybe we could start at the top.
Okay, let's start with the top one.
This is a seasonal favorite of ours. Are you familiar with these books? There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a... There's one for Halloween. Erica said that the little lady who's not afraid of anything. That's a really good one.
Yeah, we love that one.
We'll do another video for Halloween books. These are more generic fall leaves changing color books. So this one goes with There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Bat or Fly.
I don't know why it's swallowed.
I think that we, at school, at the beginning of school, we have one. There was an old lady who swallowed some books. There's a Thanksgiving one with a lady who swallowed a pie. And then this is just the generic fall one. It's not the Halloween one. It's not the Thanksgiving. It's
There was an old lady who swallowed some leaves.
Leaves. One of our favorite things about the old lady books is they're really good for teaching sequencing. So the story follows the same repetitive pattern as There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll die or cry. This is There Was an Old Lady
Swallowed some leaves, and then
I don't know why she swallowed some leaves.
Perhaps she'll sneeze.
Achoo! I always make the kids say achoo.
Yeah. So.
And then what
we don't need to read the whole book, do we?
We don't, but she swallows leaves and a shirt. She swallows a pumpkin and rope and a pole and some pants.
And when you're reading the story, you say, what do you think she's trying to make? What do you think she's trying to do? And they have guesses. Sometimes they're good guesses, sometimes they're a little crazy. I like the crazy guesses.
The crazy guesses are good. So we printed pictures. They're just clip art pictures. I'm happy to drop them in a Google Drive at the end.
In the back of the book. We just stuck an envelope in the back just so you don't lose them. Because if you're like us, we'll put them somewhere safe and we won't find them.
Do we put them in the fall box or the read aloud box?
I don't know.
Or the
So anyway,
October
they're in the back
box?
of the book. I don't having trouble like holding all this
I'm
stuff.
sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting here doing absolutely nothing to help.
Okay, so as you do it, as you read the story, I still can't get the camera angle. I think
It's right here in the middle. Go right here in the middle. See, that was helpful.
okay. Yeah, that's helpful. And then you just go through the book and sequence the
And
pictures.
so we might give the pictures to the kids to hold while we're reading. And then when we get to their part, they could bring it up and put it in the pocket chart, or we could just lay it down on the floor. And that will help them too with the repetitive nature of the story, that they can sing it back with you. She swallowed the pumpkin to, oh, I don't know what, sit on the,
Wear the shirt.
to wear the shirt. She swallowed the shirt to hold the leaves. She swallowed the leaves to, I don't know why she swallowed the leaves.
Swallowed a pole.
Anyway, you know, they'll sing it with us, and these pictures help them put it in order. So it's really good for teaching sequencing while while you read. I'll drop a link to these if you'd
And
like to print
eventually,
them.
if you want to guess, she makes
Can you guess?
a scarecrow.
And the last page says "Happy Fall," so they put this one at the end, and it's just really good for teaching literacy skills. You know that this is a pumpkin and this is the word pumpkin, and then also putting it in order.
You can even extend it and have them stand up and stand in order with their pictures.
That's a really good idea. Gina says she has an actual bib with the old lady and a clear stomach, and then they put the stuff in.
Where'd you get that?
Oh, that's really cool. Did you make that? Because you could use that for all the books, right?
Yeah,
Jeez, all kinds of stuff.
Fantastic.
Anyway, so we like to do little things like this, like the sequencing or something, when we read to them, just to really foster their comprehension skills. So they're not just sitting there listening, that they're participating by putting the things in order, by singing along with you, and they've got something else to look at, because when you have some kind of a visual with preschoolers, and I would even say with older kids, then you get their attention. So I want to hear more about your bib.
Me too.
Another one of our favorite read-aloud books is this one. I'm going to do a drum roll, and then Gemma's going to sing it for us.
No, I'm not.
Ah! All right. We love to do songbooks with our preschoolers.
I sing at school.
I got a video of it today.
She tricked
I
me.
did.
You wait. She totally tricked me.
I'll have it up later this week. She'll love it. Gemma will have to be famous for singing on this video. You're a good singer.
Thanks.
Better than I am, for sure. I don't know why I always get stuck singing. I'm having a terrible singing voice. Anyway, this book is to the tune of The Wheels on the Bus. And it talks about different trees in the fall and what their leaves look like. So once you get the first line, then the kids can join in singing. It's really got nice pictures too. The leaves on the trees are falling down. And then the kids all join in. Falling down, the leaves on the trees are falling down. Autumn is here. And then each page has a different type of tree. The sweet gum leaves are orange and red. And the kids all join in. Orange and red, orange and red. The sweet gum leaves are orange and red. Autumn is here. So we love books like this where the kids can join in, and the sing-songy nature helps them pay attention and helps with their, just increasing their attention.
And the chances are they know the song The Wheels on the Bus.
And they can join in.
So they know the tune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a really good one if you don't have it. This is a Scholastic book. I think it's like $2 in your fall Scholastic orders.
The next one, this is one of my favorite ones. We're going on a leaf hunt. If anyone's ever read We're Going on a Bear Hunt, I love that one too. It's got that.
It's the same pattern
We're
as going
on
on a leaf hunt. Going on a bear hunt, I mean.
Yes. It's very cute. I don't know if I can do this.
I can read it on the camera.
See, I can't see the words on the screen.
We're going on a leaf hunt. We're going right away. Let's find colorful leaves. It's a wonderful day. And then just like when they go on the bear hunt, they go over different terrain.
We're coming
to a mountain, a tall, tall mountain.
We can't go under it.
We have to go over it. We're coming to a mountain. Come on, let's go. Climb, climb, puff, puff. And the kids all yell, we made it.
Pick up those leaves from the maple tree. So then you have them pretend to pick the leaves up.
If you've been following any of our other videos, if you read these two books back to back about the different kinds of leaves that come on the trees and then going on a leaf hunt, you might prompt the students to say, does this remind you of anything? Oh, this book, the kids are picking leaves from different trees. That reminds me of this book where the kids were picking leaves from different trees. Remember how they're the same.
And if you have silk leaves, you can have them pretend to pick them up because they're just in different colors.
Yep.
I'm not going to read the whole thing.
At the end, they come to a
know
skunk, which they think is hysterical because anything with a skunk is like a
It's
gold mine for preschoolers. Right?
No, we don't have skunks in England.
Skunks in England?
No.
Not at all.
No, I don't think so. We don't have skunks in England.
How are there no skunks in England?
I'm
How's
sure
that even possible?
there's no skunks in England. But anyway, they should still know what a skunk is. So then they come to, they're still looking for the leaves and then they find them. They see
Hiding behind the bush.
What's that sound? It's coming from that bush.
It's a skunk.
Let's go. And then they go back the same path that they took to get there in the first place. They go, so you can have them rush to get back.
Just like the bear hunt.
Yes.
Any activities you do with the bear hunt, you could modify to do with this leaf hunt.
Then you can go on your own leaf hunt outside.
Yes. That's a really good activity. So after you read this book or the next day, get baskets and go on a leaf hunt to see which kind of leaves you can
And hope
find.
you don't see a skunk.
That's true. Unless you're in England, you don't have to worry about seeing skunks.
No. And if you want to be really fun, you could hide a little
skunk
toy somewhere.
We do not have a skunk toy.
We don't.
How's that possible? Anyway, if you have a little skunk stuffed animal, that would be really cute to hide in the bushes on your leaf hunt.
Yeah. As long as you don't have anyone who's like really scared of that whole idea.
There are no skunks in South Africa.
I think
Caroline,
it's only
really?
America that has skunks.
Really? If you're not in the U.S., do you have skunks in Libya? They stink. Have you ever smelled a skunk?
It smells so
Ugh.
bad.
Oh, they're terrible. You don't have them?
No, we don't have them in England either. I know it.
That's crazy. I had no idea. Our fourth favorite fall book is this one, which is When the Leaf. There are no skunks in Hawaii. Now that I believe, because they couldn't swim there, right? And who's going to bring one like in their suitcase?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'd love to add props to baskets. That's a really good idea, Brianna. No skunks in Hawaii. And there's no ticks in Hawaii either, right?
I don't know.
I think Hawaii might be my place. Okay. Back on track. The fourth fall book that we'd like to share with you is this one, which is called When the Leaf Blew In. This story is one of those chain reaction stories that when you get to the end, it starts over at the beginning. And in this story, this leaf blows into, what's the location here, the setting? A farm, a barn, and it makes the barn, it makes the cow sneeze. I love to put props out for this one. These are
puzzle pieces. You know those wooden puzzles?
I feel like we've done other videos about this. We use these chunky puzzle pieces for everything. They're like the perfect manipulative.
Yeah.
They're Melissa and Doug chunky puzzles, and there's a farm set. We've got a insect set, and so we just picked out all the pieces that go with the story.
But don't worry, if you don't have them, you can print a picture and it will work just the same. You can even print a picture and stick it to a block.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Thanks.
Make your own block animals. And so this one, when the leaf blew in, isn't that funny? The cow sneezed. Achoo! We should have a red leaf too. Well, anyway, you can line the pieces up.
I think we did. I think it's blown away.
Maybe it blew away. And you have the kids line them up the same thing to make a sequencing chart. So when the cow sneezed achoo, the spider landed on an owl.
Spider.
We don't have an owl. Use your imagination. When the spider landed on an owl, the owl swooped out of the barn. And so it just keeps going like that. Each animal gets affected in a different way from this this chain reaction when the leaf blew in. And then of course at the end, the bird lands in the tree and causes a leaf to blow into the barn
And make the cow sneeze.
the whole thing starts over again. If you have Scholastic books, or if you have Scholastic books available to you, this one was $1 in the October book catalogs. So if you don't have Scholastic, I'll leave a link in the video description when we log off. If you don't have this book, then we hope, like always, that we're just inspiring you to do different things when you read aloud with your kids. Like getting out props, like
Singing.
singing the story, or like in the Old Lady.
With the sequencing or extending it where you actually do an activity to follow the book.
Any of those things will help your kids understand the story better. It will make them more engaged when you're reading, so they're participating and learning, and it becomes an activity instead of a passivity, right? You don't want it to be a passive thing where they just sit and listen.
And then you'll find the following day you'll have a bunch of them sitting on the carpet pretending to be one of us and reading the story with their friends. And they can do it because they have the props to go with it to be able to help them to reread it.
We love when our kids reread and play school, reread something they've done with us.
It's so funny.
And it really shows too what they understand or what they got out of it when you read it to them. So props are awesome for 2-year-olds. If you have a fidgety group or a young group or just an ants in the pants kind of a group, you need props when you read out loud to your students. All right. How many books do you read a week? We read 1 every day out loud, scheduled during our 3rd circle time, which is a story time.
And then read books throughout the day. If someone comes to me and says, "Could you read me a book?"
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we probably read a lot during the day. Just what's the word I'm looking for? Unplanned during center time. All right, so 1 a day. Big Pumpkin is a good one too. We'll do another set with Halloween books in another couple weeks. If you have a favorite fall leaf book that we didn't recommend, leave it in the comments so other people can see it. And is that about it?
I think so. There's so many good books to choose for fall. So if you can't find these exact ones, I'm sure that even at your library you could probably find something similar that you could use.
Check the library. What a wealth of resources. Thank you guys for joining us. Have fun playing and learning with your kids.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye. Bye.